Okay, so I'm pissed off. This is our KvK in 1029. We're up here in the top. 1316 are in the side. 1568 are up in fire. 1188 are here. 1473 are down here at the bottom with these guys down here in Greenwood. So, in the game, power doesn't necessarily mean everything. Kill points don't necessarily mean everything. Gear, armaments, and tech are everything in KvKs. Now, everyone looks at PK and says, well, you have all these players like Redline and Forza and blah, 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 Lambo. We only have maybe 10 max tech players. And when it comes to iconic 5 sets of gear, we have, what, 6 players with iconic 5? And that's like one set. So when you look at kingdoms like 1316, which are top, I don't know, 4 OL team every year, they've been competitive in OL every year, I can guarantee you they have 30 plus players with great gear, great armaments, and that max tech. Same with 1188. Same thing. What, they were like a 6 billion OL team or something. So they're stacked. They have tons of gear, tons of equipment, tons of armament. And I guarantee you they have over 30 players at max tech. We have like 10. So, first thing, 16 OT. These are the biggest fucking retards in the game. Straight up. They pre-ally every KvK. They rig matchmaking. They keep their kills down. They keep their activity down. They try and rig matchmaking. And I don't know how you do it, but I'm sure that they have connections on how to do it. Tiger is piloted by Seawill. I don't even know where Tiger is right now, but he's piloted by Seawill. And I could almost guarantee you that Seawill has connections with Lilith. I could almost guarantee it. And these dumb fucks come into this KvK and they pre-ally 1188. And 1188 have been what? Sweet 16, Final 4, Final 4, Elite 8, Top 32, Elite 8, right? So this is the strongest kingdom in this KvK. I don't care what anyone says. It's between them and 1316. And they allied each other because 1188 want an easy KvK just like 1316. They literally changed their registration last minute to get in here and dodge the big Imperiums like 1365 or 1960, whatever the hell they did. But they ended up with us. 1473 are strong as well. But where this KvK went wrong is basically our leadership team in 1029 said that we're the smallest camp here. We'll let 1473 do all the planning. So the plan was we were going to drop a fort right here, and then 1473 would defend it. And the plan called for up to 3 hours they would defend it. So when Pass 7 opened, we all random teleported down here to fill this fort. 1473 built over and up against our fort, they built territory and teleported all of our random teleported cities away. So we were trying to defend as hard as we could, but we got teleported away. We can't random teleport down here when there's territory all over the place. And so at this time, we were slowly building down from here. Now, for some reason, 1473 teleported up here to fight 1188 because they were pushing down. But that wasn't the plan. The plan was they were all supposed to stick around and defend our fort, which they didn't do. And so our fort got destroyed. So we tried to work up here. And mind you, this is 1473's plan. This isn't our plan, this is their plan. And we went with it, and we tried it, and it didn't work. So we were up here. 1188 was coming over to fight us. And let me just put it out here. There were many times when it was slow up here. We random teleported down here to help 1473 on the field. We actually had like 15 players down here random teleported, fighting with them in their ball, trying to help them. And so anyways, 1473 had territory all right here. And they had this great idea. Guys, just drop a fort down here and we'll defend it and you guys can fight from here. Well, we dropped the fort somewhere around here and we're thinking, okay, cool. Well, 1473 did a fort line behind our fort. They were using us as a meat shield so they can keep their circle rewards when the circle opened. And they built forts behind us. So they weren't actually defending us. We were just being a meat shield for them. So we tried everything we could up here to come down here and cut a flag line and do this. We can't fight 1188 alone. We don't have the members. We don't have the size. We don't have the gear. We don't have the armaments. We don't have the commanders, whatever. We can't fight 1188. We are a 600 billion kill point alliance in PK, and they are 1.6 trillion kill point alliance in 1188. We can't do it. And if you think that we can do it, you are an absolute fucking retard. So we tried building down, we tried dropping a fort, but 1188 would come full focus us every time. And they would just smash us. There's nothing we can do. There's literally nothing we can do. And with these arrow towers, we were getting arrow towered to death. There was nothing we can do. And so what I got from 1473 was they're absolutely selfish. All they cared about was themselves and the circle. And they didn't care. They just wanted us as a meat shield. And when we are fighting 1188 1v1, and they're fighting Greenwood, and Greenwood is the weaker of the two camps, of course they're going to get more DKB. Of course they're going to get more kills. This camp doesn't have the same gear and armaments as 1188. They just don't. So every time we would be fighting 1188 1v1, we would beg 1473, please go up and push 1188 and get them off of us. And basically they said, fuck you. We're going to keep fighting Greenwood. We're going to keep fighting Greenwood. So they would make us fight 1188 up here while they got easier kills down here. And so when we finally decided, why are we being a meat shield for 1473? Why are we doing this? We are literally wasting all of our own stuff so they can maybe get a circle reward. There's no way to win this KvK. 1473 can't carry us. We're too small. We are way too small in PK. Fire lost 1v1 to 1316 here, and they lost 1v1 to 1316 here. So obviously, 1316 as a camp is stronger than Fire Camp. Obviously it is. And you can't argue it. But these dumb fucks here, yes, 1316, the ones who did the Diplo, that wasn't even there, said, we're allying 1188 and it's fair. When they lost, Fire Camp lost 1v1 to 1316. You can't tell me Fire Camp is stronger than 1316. Maybe on paper, but paper doesn't matter. It doesn't. There's no way we win this zone And there's no way they win that zone. So this KvK was over from Diplo. They took the stronger, smaller camp as allies. And these retards, they act like it's fair. 1316 acts like it's fair. And if you zoom in and you go to the rankings, individual kills, it's all 1188 and 1316. It literally is. If you scroll down, it's all of our enemies are at the top. Same with individual power. 1188, 1316. Enemy, 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 enemy. It's all the enemy. They're stacked. These two camps, 1188 and 1316, all they do is easy KvKs now. They're stacked. They don't lose any troops. They don't do anything. They just Diplo themselves to a win every fucking KvK. And so you get these guys and these guys in your KvK, they're just going to Diplo each other. They're just going to ally each other. So if you get these fucking idiots in your KvK, just 1v7 them, 1v5 them, 1v4 them. Just everyone against these guys. Everyone against these guys. Don't let these idiots get rewards. You know, and then these guys have the audacity to use us as scapegoats. Oh yeah, you guys pulled out. Oh yeah, you guys quit early. You did the blah, blah, blah. We in PK, we're not going to continually be your meat shield. We're not going to be the meat shield for you so you get rewards. According to leadership, we have been treated, our camp here has been treated like the gum on the bottom of their shoes because we're so small. 1473 have been so selfish. We random teleported down here to help them in the field. Never once did they try to random teleport up here to help us. We dropped a fort down here to help them. Never once did they try to drop a fort up here to help us. All they did was complain about us. We didn't do this. We didn't do that. There's nothing we could fucking do. We can't fight 1188 1v1. We're too small. So, the slander on the chats, the Facebook group, whatever, it shouldn't even be there. We shouldn't even be in this KvK, first of all. But we tried, and we did fight 1188. But it was to no avail. We could not hold 1188 1v1. They have too much gear, too much tech, too much commanders, and we couldn't do it. Plus, we don't have very many pilots in PK, if any. 16 OT, they're piloted to shit. You know, even Tiger's piloted by Seawill. So you can't tell me that they don't have Chinese pilots. Maybe from GT, from around the other ROK areas. But, you know, if Seawill's piloting Tiger, you know for a fact Seawill's buddies are also piloting the other accounts. So, you know, it's just frustrating because we tried our best and we couldn't do it. And we're not going to waste money, troops, equipment, just everything. We're not going to waste everything on a fight we can't win, especially when these fuckers won't even support us. 1473 have played so selfish, it's been unreal. And the reason why they have more DKP is probably because they've been bullying Greenwood the whole KvK while we've been up here trying to survive against 1188. And the fact that these pieces of shit in 16 OT and these pieces of shit in 1188 are trying to say, oh yeah, 1473 fought really valiantly. They fought really good. Oh, they were great. Oh yeah. That's bullshit. These guys and these guys have convinced themselves so hard that the KvK was fair that they're just going to go into the next KvK and do the same fucking thing. And That's the problem. If they're in your KvK, if they're in your KvK, or even in your matchmaking, if they get in your map, they're just going to ally the top kingdom and smash you and then tell them, oh, yeah, it was fair. So, like I said, if these guys and these guys are in your KvK, just everyone ally and smash the shit out of them so they get 0 rewards. Literally smash them off of the game. Like, if you want to talk about the 2 biggest pieces of shit in this game, it's 1316 and 1188. And the fact that we are being slandered over nothing, you know, it's bullshit. So that's what happened in the KvK. We went by their plans and the plan failed. And so us as PK decided that we're going to go in to KvK pretty quickly. And we're not going to waste time and money on satisfying these pile of shits and these pile of shits. Well, I don't have any problem with P74, so I won't say they're a pile of shit. But I will say 473 are a pile of shits as well. And, you know, they've convinced themselves that it was a fair KvK. Big respect to 473 for still fighting and pushing. Why? You're a fucking idiot, dude. Look, this guy probably hasn't lost any power. 168. He hasn't lost any power, dude. He hasn't even fought. That KvK's been so scuffed he hasn't even fought. You know? And then the memes. It's like, oh, look. We're hiding out. We ain't hiding. Why are we hiding? We ain't hiding. You guys rigged the KvK matchmaking. And everyone's convinced. Everyone's convinced that it was fair. And all thanks to your camp. Fucking dumb fucks. And this dude, speaking of the dumb fucks, still less KP than me, dude. Keep playing. Keep trying hard, dude. You'll get there someday. Anyways, so that's our KvK. Don't get into KvK with 1316 and 1188. They act like they're some big bad kingdoms, and they're literally just Diplo queens. So anyways, that's all I got. I just wanted to make a video about, you know, what actually happened in our KvK. And we're too small to compete against big kingdoms like 16OT and 1188. It's just we don't have the gear and the armaments and the commanders and the players, and they do. So go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. And you too. Go fuck yourself, 1473. See you all later in another KvK maybe. And we'll 1v10 you. So I just want to make a quick edit at the end of the video. Fuck P74. This dude and this dude, they combine for, what, 11 billion kill points? And they run their mouth in LKC? Really? It's alright, dude. You guys keep this energy. And we'll see you in a future KvK. Fuck you guys.